Let me be clear from the start. This isn't about silencing protests. This is about standards. What we saw from Don Lemon was not journalism in its pure form. The videos show planning, coordination, and intentional disruption, followed by a retreat into the title of journalist, once the moment turned uncomfortable. And that's where the problem is. Journalists observe, they document, they ask questions. They do not manufacture the moment and then pretend to be neutral observers of the chaos they helped create. And let's address the line that should never be crossed at church. At no time, under any circumstance, is it acceptable to enter a church during a service and disrupt worship. Period. That space is sacred to the people inside it. Regardless of your politics, your cause, or your platform, protest has rules. Journalism has rules. Decency has rules. What concerns me most is that this situation is quickly becoming more about Don Lemon himself than the people who claim to be protesting. When the messenger becomes the headline, the mission is already compromised. You don't get to play activist when it's convenient, then put on the journalist hat when accountability shows up. Those roles are not interchangeable, and pretending they are erodes trust in the very profession he claims to represent. This isn't a personal attack, it's a professional critique, and if journalism is going to survive with any credibility left, moments like this have to be called out calmly, clearly, and without excuses. And here's the warning, because this part matters more than any single personality involved. To those who will approach this situation, see the video evidence, understand the law, and then choose to ignore, both defaulting instead to political ideology, that is the real danger. When facts become optional, when evidence is filtered through loyalty instead of reason, when legality is dismissed because it conflicts with the narrative. This is how accountability dies, not through oppression, but through intellectual dishonesty. This is how we end up defending actions we would condemn instantly if the roles were reversed. You don't have to like the institution. You don't have to agree with the message. But you do have to respect the rules that allow society to function. If everything is reduced to my side versus your side, then truth no longer matters, only power does. And once we reach that point, no cause is protected, no rights are secure, and no one gets a fair shake. That's bigger than Don Lemon. That's bigger than protest.